Please be seated. My name is Paige Gill-Harvey, and on behalf of Vicky and Dave, I welcome you here today as we come together to celebrate the life of Luke David Evans. I would also like to welcome Luke's family and friends from around the world joining us via Livestream. Thank you all for being here, both physically and virtually, as we honour and remember Luke. In these moments of remembrance, let us draw strength from each other and find comfort in the shared memories you hold of Luke. Today we come together in love and support to pay tribute to a life that touched you all in a unique and profound way. Luke pursued his passion and became a pilot, a job that he cherished and took immense pride in. His wings not only soared through the skies, but also inspired those around him to reach their own goals. Though your hearts ache with the pain of Luke's sudden departure, let us focus on the gratitude we feel for having Luke part of our lives. As we bid him farewell, let us remember the lessons he taught us: to pursue our dreams with unwavering determination, to embrace life's adventures with open hearts, and to cherish the bonds we share with each other. As we continue remembering Luke's life, I will now share the eulogy on behalf of the family. Luke was born in Bunyip, Victoria on the 18th of February 1987 and died suddenly in Geraldton, Western Australia on the 18th of December 2023 at home. Luke was a dearly loved son of Vicky and David, a dearly loved brother to Justin and Carly, a much loved uncle to Pippa and Lily, and adored by Barney. Luke was a smart, talented, funny, fun-loving person with a wicked sense of humour, who also loved to cook for all his friends in Abu Dhabi. Luke in his early years had a dream to be an airline pilot, and after a lot of visits to the Melbourne airport, plane spotting, mystery flights all over Australia, Luke, with much determination, hard work and study, saw his dream come true with Etihad Airways, offered Luke a career as a pilot in 2010. Luke became a first officer. He left home at 23 to travel halfway across the world to Abu Dhabi to begin his career as an airline pilot, which lasted 8 years of his life. Luke made many lifelong friends in his career, which still last to this day. Unfortunately, Luke's dream as a pilot was shattered in 2018 when he was told he would never fly again because of a medical condition. Luke returned home to Geraldton in 2018 and started work at XW Engineering, where he made many more friends, working with Stacey and Cade. We, his family and friends, will miss him dearly. A special thank you to Stacey and Cade for all their assistance during this dreadful time, and a special thank you to all the people who have come along to celebrate Luke's life and achievements. Clear skies, Luke. Fly high in your travels. I now open this space if anyone would like to come forward and share their own memories of Luke, to come forward now.
Morning. My name's Lance Boston. I'm here today with my wife Kate, my 3 lovely daughters Ava, Georgia and Addison. I've known Luke for almost 20 years of wonderful friendship. I've been lucky to experience the good times and the bad times with Luke. Luke was a highly intelligent, stubborn, lovable, loyal, compassionate, committed family man, and an all-round funny bloke whose personality touched everyone who came into contact with him. Luke was like a brother to me. He was like an uncle to my girls and a confidant to Kate. Luke went by many names in our house: Lukey, Spook, Spooky, Uncle Spooky. I first met Luke when he came over from Victoria to embark on a new life in West Oz with Vicky and Dave to join Carly, who was already here. We were looking for operators at the time, and he was it. When I first laid eyes on Luke, he was a young man with a gollywog haircut, that head of hair he obviously got from his father, and looked like he was fresh off the computer. I thought this would be interesting. However, Luke, never operating mobile equipment, but took on the challenge and proved me wrong. From this point, Luke became part of the family and a long-term friend. After coming years, Luke slowly came out of his shell and never stopped surprising me with his antics. For instance, on site one day, we had Nigel Slattery landing his property tycoon, landing his helicopter on site on a subdivision. I stood there showing him the progress, and all you could see was Luke on two wheels in a bobcat driving straight past us. Nothing was said but a look and a smile on my behalf. He did not care. Luke didn't mind a good time and would often put me to shame with his staying power. Despite all this, Luke's passion was always flying. Becoming a pilot would be the dream Luke would often speak of. This was a life goal of Luke's, along with opening a pizza shop. He almost had me convinced too. He had suppliers, costings, profits laid out. After years of convincing, he had me sold. But life had different ideas. The opportunity had arrived, the chance to become a pilot. All he needed was to fly to Etihad for an interview, and clearly Luke's direction in life was about to change. I asked Luke what he'd planned to wear at this interview, and in truly typical Luke fashion, he goes, this, and he was wearing a t-shirt and a set of jeans and his sneakers, of which I said no. So first impressions, Luke, and with that we went shopping for a suit. He looked amazing, young, determined and full of confidence. So of course Luke got the traineeship to become a pilot. It was time to fulfil his dream. I may have lost my work wife and best worker that I had, but he went on to touch more people's lives and develop long-term friendships overseas. Luke became the constant backpacker, couch surfer in my house, who would often stay with us whenever he was in town. He often showed up to surprise my girls and to have Nando's. Gerard didn't have. This was another of his business ideas, but that's another story. Luke has been a part of my daughter's life since they were born and was always referred to as Uncle Spooky or Uncle Lukey. He would often take on a parent role and even Mr. Mum at school pickup, which I think just quietly he enjoyed. In the girls' younger years, Luke would never sleep in. As soon as they were up, he was up. He'd be playing whatever those girls were into. Cup of teas, you name it, dress-ups. Luke was a good dress-up. Kate and I didn't mind this, it gave us a break. Luke loved the girls and they loved him. I will miss our conversations, Lukey, and disagreements over the problems of the world. Most of the time we had to agree to disagree, because Lukey had the same stubborn nature I do and would usually end in a topic change or middle ground with no solution. Luke was great to have around. Not much got him down. If there was a problem, Luke would look for a solution. If something went wrong, it was never that bad. Luke found the positive in most situations, and I love this about him. My sincere condolences go out to Luke's family, Dave, Vicky. Luke will always be a loving son, brother, and uncle to you all. His light was taken from us way too young, but he accomplished more in his time here than most of us could dream of. And the lives he touched will remember him in their hearts forever. I feel the time I had with Luke I took for granted, as he was never going to leave us. You will be missed, Spooky, and never forgotten. You have shown me friendship and love. I'm still waiting for your call, mate. to say you're coming. Farewell, brother, till we meet again.
Thank you, that was beautiful. Is there anyone else that would like to come forward and share?
Morning, everyone. My name's Peter O'Sullivan, and I've got a small story about Luke when he was getting his hours up to fly in a Cessna. Anyway, Dave rings me up and says, would I like to go for a flight with you guys? And I go, yeah, why not? And I said, where are we heading to? And he says, well, where would you like to go? I said, from Melbourne to Lakes Entrance? Yeah, why not? Let's do that. So we head off down to Moorabbin Airport, pile in the Cessna, and we're taking off down the runway. And we're sort of lifting off the ground, and Luke's expression on his face was a bit of a concern as he opens the throttle up a bit more to lift up. And we thought, the barbed wire fence is coming up pretty quick. So anyway, we got up, and away we went, and we're heading towards Lakes Entrance. And then about halfway between there's a Sale Air Force Base, which they do not allow you to fly over. So you can either go north or south of the base. And so Luke opted to go north. So about halfway there, we're going along, and he's looking at his map, and then he's looking at the ground. Look at the map, look at the ground. He goes, I can't find this goddamn railway line. And Dave and I looked at one another, started laughing. He says, it's not funny, Luke, that railway line's been gone for 30 years. And he said, well, what do I do now? I said, follow those line of trees, that's the old one, mate, that'll get you there. So off we go. And we achieved it, and we're heading along. And I'm probably about 200 or 300 metres to our left side of the plane. Wedge-tailed eagle goes past. I'm going, that's not good. And Luke decided, I think I'll get some more altitude out of this one. So up we go. Anyway, we're heading back. We got to Lakes Entrance, and then we started heading back. And I was thinking to myself, we've got to land this sucker yet. And we're coming towards Moorabbin Airport. I thought, I hope this landing's better than a takeoff. And he gets there, and we get to land, and he landed that thing like a well-trained puppy. And I got out of the plane, I just about kissed the ground. And I said, thank Luke. And next time I went flying was on his maiden flight with Etihad. And that was a joy. Sorry. So we'll always remember you, Luke. You're in the hearts. See you, mate. Bye.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to come forward and share? I will now share on behalf of Luke's friend Gemma. My Lukey, my big brother I never had. What can I say? I honestly cannot believe this day is here. We used to always joke that whoever went first, it better not be until we were old enough to not remember, as it would be unimaginable. You have left such an absence in my heart that will never be replaced. 10 years of friendship, but it felt like forever. There wasn't a day we wouldn't chat and send silly memes, insults, songs, and all things nerdy on WhatsApp. Not to mention our crazy group chat with Amy, who misses you just as much as me. Life isn't the same without you. I am so proud of all you achieved. You chased your dreams, explored the world, and were such a positive person no matter what was going on in your life. You were always there for everyone without any hesitation, always making us smile, laugh, sing and dance. Drink too many drinks, but it was your pure heart and soul that made us all love you, and your glorious cooking, of course. I'll never forget our crazy adventures, so many great memories that I will cherish forever. Our road trips, singing cheesy songs, chasing sunsets and taking the best shots on your, which camera was it? I'll never be able to look at a sunset again without seeing your big, friendly, goofy smile. You always turned everyone's darkest days into pure light. Thank you. I'll miss you, Luke. I already do. We all will. Love you, buddy. My friendship with you was honestly the best flight of my life. Keep flying high, my favourite space geek, and of course, the #1 pilot of all our hearts. Thank you all for your heartfelt eulogies and personal tributes that have been shared. painting a vivid picture of Luke's remarkable life and the impact he had on each of you. As we come together today in a collective embrace of memories, we recognise the depth of the loss we feel today. In these moments, let us reflect on the beauty of the connections we shared with Luke. While his physical presence may no longer grace your lives, his spirit lives on in the stories we've heard today and the countless ones you hold with you. Luke's legacy resonates in the laughter you shared, the challenges you faced together, and the enduring bonds he forged with each of you. As we move forward from this moment of remembrance, let us carry the essence of Luke's spirit with us. May his passion for life, his pursuit of his dreams, and his unwavering dedication to friendships inspire us to live more fully, love more deeply, and cherish the connections we have with one another. In honouring Luke's memory, let us find comfort in the collective strength we share as a community. Together we navigate the sorrow of loss and celebrate the gift of having known such a vibrant soul. We have now reached the time in the service, and family and friends now have the opportunity to come forward and place rose petals onto Luke's coffin. As you place your tribute, may it represent a cherished moment, a shared laugh, and the enduring love that will forever connect you to him. Once you have placed your tribute, please return to your seats for the closing of Luke's service.
Lights were low, I leaned back on my
Luke's family thank you for your presence here today and invite you to join them at the Winter Sun Hotel for light refreshments and to continue sharing your memories. As Luke's service concludes, and in the midst of your sadness, we find comfort in the love and memories that bind you together. Luke's life was filled with kindness, laughter, and unwavering love. Today we have celebrated Luke's life, remembering the joy he brought into the world and the warmth of his spirit. As we part ways, let us not dwell on Luke's passing, but instead focus on the enduring legacy he now leaves behind. In the days to come, may the memories we have shared here today be a source of comfort and strength. May you continue to support one another, sharing stories that bring smiles to your faces and comfort to your hearts. Though you say your goodbyes, the essence of Luke's life will live on in the hearts of those who knew and loved him. And as you leave this place, may you find comfort in the embrace of family and friends, and may the journey ahead be eased by the love you have for one another. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Luke, you are so dearly loved. You are in our hearts and our minds, and will carry you with us as we move forward with our lives. Everything you have done is still done. Everyone you love is still loved. Everything we've learnt from you is still learnt. And so we will let you pass from this world for which you did so much, for which you continue to do. Because when we walk this earth, we walk it with you. You leave us with the strength and pride to do what is good and right. And your memory will guide us, just as you did when you were at our side. For this, we say thank you and goodbye. Go forth from this world knowing that you are loved beyond measure, that you'll be missed more than words can say, that you'll be remembered and cherished, and that love will never end. We will hold you close within us, and there you will remain, to be with us throughout our lives until we meet again. Luke, may you now rest peacefully and fly high.